How's everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we are reacting to What Are You Doing With Your Life? The Tail End by In a Nutshell. Alright, so I really hope this is happy, because the way I address this, it's like, what are you doing with your life? It's like, I don't know, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I need some problems to work out, but here we go. This one should be really, really interesting. I'm assuming it has to do with the scientific part of it. I mean, obviously, it's In a Nutshell. What are you gonna do? But yeah, they're really, really good. Okay, I mean, I'm not trying to bash them or anything, but yeah, I'm really excited to watch this one because I mean, it's new, it's Kurzgesagt, and I'm always fascinated in, I guess, death. I mean, this has to do with like the actual death, but I'm more fascinated in what's after death. Like, so I mean, I am fascinated in death, but I'm not one of those creepy people. Like, so I'm just babbling at this point. So without any further ado, here is What Are You Doing With Your Life? The Tail End.
Wrapping your mind around your life is pretty hard because you're up to your neck in it.
Yes.
It's like trying
24/7,
to understand
baby.
the ocean while learning how to swim. On most
That would be
days,
terrifying.
you're busy just keeping your head above water, so it's not easy to figure out what to do with your life and how to spend your time. There are a million distractions.
Yes.
Family, friends and romantic partners, boring work, and exciting projects. Video games to play and books to read.
A PS1.
And then there's your couch that somebody needs to lie on.
Right?
It's easy to get lost.
Narrator gets me.
So let's take a step back and look at your life from the outside.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I thought it was something completely different.
The average Kurzgesagt viewer is around 25 years old, which is a pretty
26.
good time in the life of
Close.
most people.
I just turned
The
26. though.
insecurities of the teenage years have begun to recede.
Heyo.
Maybe you
Something I
find
did
yourself
recently.
in a job or a long-term relationship. Maybe you've started a family or are
Yeah.
working on an advanced degree. Maybe you're not doing any of that and still want to enjoy life, whatever that means to you.
Hell yeah.
Or
Be
maybe
happy.
you feel stuck and don't know where to go yet. About 1 in 20 people watching this video will get to live to 100.
Oh.
Let's assume
That's
you
kind
are
of depressing.
one of the lucky ones, which means you had a
Wait.
total of 5,200 weeks of life at your disposal
Yay.
when you
I'm
were
gonna
born.
assume I'm in
You
this
spent
group.
the first 600 weeks of your life being a kid and 400 being a teenager.
Wow.
During this time, you were pretty useless for society and also not very free to make your own decisions. As a payoff, you were somewhat spared from the consequences and
Hey, stop doing the Scooby
responsibilities
voice.
of
I don't know why I keep
adulthood.
doing it.
Mostly because well-meaning adults protected you by cleaning up your mess and giving you time to find yourself. This time is necessary to make you, at least in theory, a functioning human. Although
Time flies
most
when
people
you're having fun,
probably
right?
don't feel like that after puberty. In any case, by
got a
the
point.
time you're 20, over 1,000 of your 5,200 weeks have passed. Depending on what you aspire to, at this point you're either working already or have entered further education.
Yeah.
The amount of
I
fun you
tried
can have
both
in this
of
phase
those.
of your life varies a lot. If you pick up a trade or need to work to support yourself or others, the serious side of life begins earlier. If you go to university, you get to push back work life a bit longer. In any case, most people start working for real in their 20s at the latest, which begins the productive or potentially grindy or soul-crushing period of your life. People tend to work until
That
the
is
age
depressing.
of 65, which means that you'll
Not
spend
gonna
at
lie.
least 2,000 weeks of your life with serious adult work.
No, thank you.
Hopefully in a job that makes you feel good and appreciated,
I'm happy.
or that makes the world better. This is such an important thing that we'll look at work and how you can try to find a satisfying career in another video.
Oh, spoilers?
This is the main block of life for most people, the
Okay.
time when you might
Hard to
have
focus on
kids
one
and
dot.
travel a bit, and climb the career ladder, and build a house, may get
Oh.
divorced and fall in love
Oh.
again. In this
Oh.
phase, you transition from being young to middle-aged to old. Not old, but the young old of your 60s.
So get back
At
it up.
You've used up 3,400 of your 5,200 weeks.
Time's ticking.
The last phase of your life begins. If you've managed to acquire enough wealth to retire, in theory,
Ooh.
you're now free to do whatever you like.
It's a
for
creepy
up to
way to look at it.
1,800 weeks. But of course, this is not how it works for the majority of you watching this video.
Oh.
19 out of 20 people will not live to 100. The average lifespan in the US
Don't get all
is
depressed on me, man.
79.
I was really
In
enjoying
Germany,
this.
It's 81. In Japan, 84.
Okay.
In Brazil, it's 75.
Ooh.
If you die at age 80, which is still not bad, you only have 780 weeks of freedom after you retire. That's roughly as many weeks of freedom as an old person as you spent as a child.
Oh, my heart.
Unfortunately,
Legitimately.
disease and the tiredness of age trip you
So
up here,
depressing for
because
me.
with old age, the human body begins to decline sharply. For example, the vast majority of cancer-related deaths occur in people over 70. If you bet all your fun cards on being free and happy in your retirement, you might be bitterly disappointed.
Oh no.
And all of this
It is
still
sad.
assuming things work out and you even get to grow old. You can drown in a pool at age 7,
Stop!
get cancer at age 32,
Why,
die in a
man?
car crash at age 48.
Thank you for
You can fall
everything.
from a ladder at age 60.
Awesome.
Every day the universe rolls a bunch of dice for every human.
I'm in
and
a
every
D&D
day
game.
someone
Fantastic.
somewhere on this planet rolls a critical failure and their life ends that day.
It's actually a really
The
good way to
older
put
you
it.
get, the more dice are rolled for you. Usually when
It's
you
a
swim
very
through
good
the
way to put
ocean
it.
that is your life, you don't think about all of this too much, and that's fine. Life is engaging enough by itself, and the future is this undefined weird
Oh,
thing.
sank.
But thinking about it from time to time is helpful in refocusing on what you want to do and to minimize regrets you will have when you look back. And to remind you that if you don't use your time today, you might not get a chance to use it tomorrow. Life is complicated, and it's hard to make decisions between all the things and people that are important to you.
Oh my god,
This has
yes.
become painfully obvious to billions of people during the coronavirus pandemic.
Wow.
If you respected
Impactful.
social distancing, so many things that we took for granted were not available anymore. Traveling and public places and eating out and seeing friends and meeting new people. Spending time together
It's
became
really pulling at my
limited and
heartstrings.
precious. But actually, the time you have with the people you love is already precious. Think
I
of
got
your
my bird.
parents. As a child,
Stubborn.
you spend basically every day with them. Your time spent together begins to decline as you transition and become a teenager and fight to develop your own identity.
Oh,
But as
don't
teenagers,
take it for granted,
you probably
guys.
still see them regularly, which changes as you enter your 20s when most people move out for university, for work, or just to be on their own.
Oh.
If you're making an effort to be with your parents for 2 full weeks each year for the rest of their lives, which covers the main holidays, birthdays, and a bit extra,
That's
you
not
still
a
have already spent more than 90% of the time you will ever spend with them, even if they
Wow.
grow pretty old. If they die earlier, or if you see them only a few days each year,
I know it's with
this number
the other one,
shrinks
but
even
still,
more.
that's
So, in all likelihood,
depressing.
the vast majority of time you will ever spend with your parents has passed. The same holds true for your siblings or old
Stop.
friends that moved to the other
Why,
side of the
man?
country.
Made me feel
You're at
good,
the
then
tail
bad
end of the time
again.
with
and
some of the
then-
most important people in your life. One
Not
day,
choking up.
you will see them for the last time. And it's actually the same with everything else. The concept of doing something for the last time feels eerie, like something that you should
Reminds me of
only
Inside
experience
Out.
when you're on death row or extremely
Ooh.
old or something like that. But
Very
it
good
happens all the
visuals.
time. Is there a hobby you've been lazy about for a long time? Maybe you still have those Warhammer minis that you wanted to paint.
Heyo.
Did you always want
That's
to
pretty cool.
revisit that place where you had an amazing time a decade ago?
Oh man.
Is there someone you wanted to reach out to for a long time but haven't yet? Or pick up that sport again to meet new friends? Maybe you will never do any of these things again because life gets in the way and at some point it's too late. As the global pandemic begins to wind down, we will all soon be able to be with each other again and do fun things together. It's never a bad time to reach out to a friend or a potential friend and let them know that you're looking forward to hanging out. But no matter when you're watching this, our life is an incredible gift, and there are so many fun, engaging, and fulfilling things to do. And you get to decide what and who matters to you.
Yay! I
But
thought I was
what
gonna get
matters
sad
the
again for a
most
second.
is that you actually make decisions from time to time.
From time to time. Whoa. Almost nodded right with
This
the
video
blink.
was based on and inspired by an article by our friend Tim Urban of Wait But Why, the best
Okay.
blog on the internet. Be sure to check it out to get more new perspectives on things.
I just might.
Also, if you want a reminder about the things we still want to do in life, with Tim's
Yes.
permission, we created a Kurzgesagt version of
Ooh.
the calendar of your life.
I kinda like the
that
neon.
lets you track how many weeks of your life you've spent already.
Oh
and how
no,
many you
that's
have
depressing.
left.
I'm
You can
good.
also color in the weeks to keep track of exactly how you're spending them.
I am
If you're just
fine,
looking
my
for a visual
guy.
reminder
Oh
to
my
put things in
god, no.
perspective, we've made a timeline of your life.
I'm the only one that thinks this is terrible.
Colors on high-quality paper and will look great as an art piece on your wall. Like all of our products, these posters were designed with love and produced with care by us here at Kurzgesagt.
I hope so.
Getting something from our shop is the best way to support our channel.
Okay, we're going back to normal.
Something
Okay.
beautiful in return.
Not my countdown
Because
to my
of you,
ultimate
we can keep
demise.
making elaborate videos like the one you just watched and release them
And you're
for
damn
free
good at it.
for everyone. Thank you so much for your support.
I love it when they thank everybody. Makes me feel good. Alright, that was way different. Like, way different than what I had envisioned in my mind when I read the title. I thought it was just gonna be the, like it said, the tail end of the thing, which I guess technically it was, but I thought it was gonna go, like, more into the what your body, how it changes throughout the years and stuff like that. Like, I thought it was gonna go the scientific route. But no, it was very, very, like, impactful, I guess, like for me at least. Like it really hit me. Like it made me feel good and then bad and then good and then bad and then good. So I guess that's good. I'm gonna say it's good. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like on the up band, it's very positive message. It's a very positive message, and I really appreciate that so much, because it's just like, yeah, essentially it's what I believe in. It's like, do whatever makes you happy in life and stuff like that. This is how I interpreted the video, and it's just, yeah, like, life is too short, so live in the moment. Like, do what you want to do, like what you've wanted to do, and just kept bypassing it or kept ignoring it or whatever. Just end up doing it, like just randomly, just random. That's what I do. Like now, like if I want to do something fun or something, I just sort of do it, like whatever I want. And again, like, don't hurt people and stuff. Like, that's stupid if you do that. But just like, yeah, do what makes you happy that doesn't hurt anybody else is, I guess, the impact of my story. But this video was very good. It made, like I said, it made quite an impact for me. I really like that. I'll probably watch it again a couple more times just to relive this feeling that I felt while I was watching it. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like down below, because it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this one. So with that said, I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later days.